Hold on, sorry, man. Sorry, boys. I'm literally just typing to someone in the Discord, man. I'm giving them a whole bunch of information on their AC stuff. So if I seem like I'm not here, I am here. I'm just going crazy on the keyboard right now. My bad, boys. And just give me 1 sec. I also want to send this guy a video from my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to be a quick sec here while I go ahead and grab that video from my channel. That's going to be the no extra effects graphics for the normal setup course, the content manager and all that stuff. Alright, now let's make sure that sorry, just give me a sec here. I'm going to post the stream link in the Discord so everybody can also come check that out real quick. And let me go ahead and close my Steam up here. Game back up in a sec. I'm just quickly sending a message in the Discord letting everybody know that I'm streaming. I am here, you guys. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere either. Obviously, you can see me here with my big bald head. Alright, I just sent the message in the Discord. Let me pull the chat back up and everything, and let's get this stream on the go. Live chat, good. There we go. Alright, here. Alright, so to warm up, and while I play, if anybody has questions about the graphics or how to get the game to run better, or anything to do with like the AI, if you guys need any help, I'm always here to help while I'm streaming. Always here to help while I'm streaming. Never just sitting here and ignoring, the stream chat. Always talking in the chat. I am always here. I will answer your guys' questions. I will help you with this game or the normal Assetto. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're playing, but if you're playing one of these two games or even BeamNG, I have no issue helping you guys while I'm on stream. Any questions, anything, just ask. Like, I got the chat open on my other monitor. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. Hey, what up, bro? How are you today, man? How you doing today? And what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to minimize my YouTube stream on my other monitor, but actually pull up the live chat so I don't have to have two things on my screen showing the game. So I'm just going to hit the pop-up chat button here. And since you're here, brother, I'm doing well. Could you please type another message in the chat for me? I want to see if it pops up on my live chat right there, which will make it really, really easy for me to just glance over and take a quick little look at what's going on. And I can also make it really big, just like that. I'm going to type in test. Yeah, sweet, bro. That's sick, bro. Yeah, that's perfect, man. I can look right over there and see that, no problem. And then I rewatched my stream the other day. You know what? I got to do one thing real quick. One thing that's changed from the other day. And don't mind me, man. Don't mind me sitting up here just for a quick sec while I grab my mic. Testing. Alright, there we go. I guess my mic kind of unplugged there as I moved it. That was my bad, bro. My bad. Move my OBS up here. Okay, I'm just making sure I got everything good. I was just saying that I'm turning up my volume just a little bit for the desktop because I noticed yesterday my voice really overpowered the gameplay. Like really overpowered it. So I'm not planning a trip to Toronto. I don't know what that pop-up came from. That was wild. Now we're good to go. Now we're good to go. All right. So like I was saying, this first race, we're just going to do 10 laps. I'm going to use the 911 GT3 Cup car. That's all we're doing for right now is a quick warm-up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch cars, and I'm going to actually be racing on a track that I don't know. And anyone that's been watching will know that and can kind of watch me learn a track a little bit. And I am going to use the gloves today because, as you guys can see, I do have this wheel add-on for the Thrustmaster. And if you can see the bit of shine that it's got, we know that it's not a grippy material. So after a while, your hands sweat, you know, especially if you're a bigger guy like me, man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you sweat after a while of playing, right? So while you're playing the game, man, on a wheel like this, it's great to have gloves because it'll keep your grip up. This is a Assetto Corsa EVO. This is, in my opinion, the latest and greatest racing simulator with the most realism, and it's the best. It's just the best for me, man. I don't care what anybody says. And one thing, too, let's just go ahead and make sure we've got that on as tight as she's going to be. And my wheel moves just a tiny little bit, so we should be good to go. Oh yeah, bro. Honestly, man, like my whole life, bro, like I've always been a warmer person. It doesn't matter what I do. Like I work out, I work really hard, I train myself too. I have really excruciating hot baths. I sit in hot tubs, man. I sweat it out. Nothing matters, bro. It just if you're a sweater, bro, you're a sweater, bro. I swear, bro. Nothing you can do to like de-sweat. You can't train your body to not sweat. Some people sweat more than others, man. I'm on the higher scale, so I love to have gloves when I'm racing. It gives me grip the whole time. Oh, 1 sec before, hold on real quick, real quick, real quick. I just gotta move something over here in my room. I'll literally be right back. Like, I'm right here. Don't worry, don't worry. I forgot to move something before I started. That was my bad, boys. Give me 2 seconds. You know what, bro? I'll do those. I do those basically like every time I kind of go out of town when I'm working, because when I'm out of town overnight, I stay at hotels, and the hotels are paid for by the company. So it's like I'm paid till I get to the hotel, then the company pays me for the hotel, and it's like, man, I don't go to sleep, or I like to work out after work. I like to have my hot bath after work. I like to get some exercise, right? So those walking streams, every night I'm out of town, overnight, I do them. And you know what I'm saying? I go drink some water, go for a nice walk, and I do those streams. But it's only when I go out of town and I'm overnight. Otherwise, I'd rather be at home playing some games and, doing this type of stuff. Yeah, man, they are, bro, and I appreciate that you like them too, bro, because when I go walk around, man, like, honestly, you've seen how it was, bro. I'm friendly to people, I like to pet animals, I like to check out cool places and tell you guys about them and stuff, right? You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that you like them, bro, and I do notice there's always the same couple people that kind of keep coming back to those. Like, it has a certain niche vibe to it. There's one of those things that, people like that, and those people just like that kind of stuff a lot, right? And I like doing that, man. I like going out doing that, bro. I'll tell you what, buddy. It wasn't so fun after that stream ended, man. Some shit went down, bro. But we don't need to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about it. But it was wild, bro. It turned into it just like fun level was up here, walking around on the stream, bro, and danger level was down here, man. And then like after things, it was like about somewhere in the middle with both, man. It got pretty nuts, but it is what it is. It was really just a lot of talk and little to no action, but it was exciting, bro. I'm gonna try -5 on the exposure on this filter. I do like this filter, the cinematic 4, but it's a little too bright. And let me move the HUD, and let's try not to crash the game by moving it, because that's what happened last time. Ah, damn, I did it again. See, I went too far. Dang it, bro. Dang it, bro. Everything's all set up, though. It'll take like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes to get it back on the race. But come on, bro. I did that last time, man. Like, I've been doing that. The game doesn't like when you take the entire, like, speedo and revs off the screen. It just doesn't like it, bro. I don't know why, but it doesn't like that. You can remove everything else, like, completely. But it doesn't like when you do that one thing. I don't know what it is. But as you can see, we're all saved up. Like, everything's the same as exactly how it was. So I can actually just go to start session again. We're right back in. The only thing that didn't save was this stuff. Changing my brake bias down to 60. I might even try 59. And I'm gonna turn the steer ratio to 16. I'm pretty sure higher is less and lower would be faster, but I don't actually know. Like, it really should tell you, but it doesn't actually tell you. I don't want to mess with it too much. I do want my wing angle to be cranked up on this track, though. And I do want to try and get away with lowering the car in the front just a little bit. We're going to see how that goes. The other thing here, in my own opinion, I think I should increase my bump stop range just a bit on this map. Actually, more or less just in the front because of the corkscrew and the downhills. I'm not too worried about uphill, but because we smashed the car going down a little bit, I think I want to stop it from smashing so hard. So let's just try and change that a little bit. Oh, this is a Assetto Corsa EVO, bro. My bad. I was so hyped up on talking about how good of a sim that it is earlier that I didn't mention what game it was. And because this track is mostly all left turns, we're going to turn up the tire pressure just a little bit in the front there. And I'm actually going to raise the camber on the front right just a little bit. And see if this car performs a little better or a little worse. See how it feels. And this time, we're going to move this just to right there. And then we're going to get this off. Move this up a little bit. Time of day, we're just going to like throw down here. Completely get off the screen. The laps, we can throw up here in the mirror that I'm not looking at. The tires, I can throw over here away from my steering wheel and anything that I really care about. And then now it's a little more realistic on the focal point for me. And I'm just going to lean over here, hit my escape key, and now we're going to hit restart. Yeah, I made an announcement. I got a couple days off coming up in May here, and that's when things are all going to be settled. I promise. Okay, bro, first corner of the day, we went in way too hot. We're warming up, boys. Oh yeah, bro, this game is fire, bro, I'm telling you, man. This game is something else, bro. Oh, that was my bad, bro. We're warming up, we're warming up. Okay, we're warming up, bro. We're warming up, bro. Oh, God. Let me do one other thing real quick, too. I know this might look just a little weird on your guys' end, being so close to the wheel and stuff, but I hope it doesn't look that bad. And then I'm going to try a different camera after, and I want to see if it makes a difference. You really gotta be gentle with the throttle and really linear with it with this no traction control. It's crazy. Oh, good save, bro. I hit the dirt. Man, this game, bro, like, even if you're not into racing games, this game is so realistic to drive the cars, how they feel, how they sound, the laser scan tracks and cars, like, everything's so real, bro. It's actually so intense, man. This is max difficulty on, like, a actual professional racing simulator, bro. Like, you gotta spend an insane amount of time to even just be able to drive like this. And I'm not, like, that crazy good or nothing. It's crazy. It's one of those games where, like, you have to know what car you're in. You have to learn the track. You have to take your time. Like, it takes hundreds of hours to even try and be, like, in a decent spot. It's crazy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, I lost it. I'm not going to catch up to anybody. I'm going to have to, there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, I see him around that corner, though. Oh, they are right there. I might be able to catch up. I might just have to be super aggressive with the car. Really try and trust it. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. You have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for popping in. It's cramping up. Ooh, a little too heavy there. Dang it, bro. I was having a really good lap there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boys. That threw me right off, bro. Alright, let's restart one more time. Actually, you know what? Instead of restarting, let's go hop in another car on another track. Let me go stretch out my hands too, bro. My hands are cramped up, man. Gotta take my gloves off for a minute, stretch out my hands. I haven't tried this track yet at all, so we're gonna try this track. And we're gonna try it in a nice, normal, kind of slow car first. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick the Golf GTI for this one. So let's just go hop in this Golf real quick, and we're going to go customize. We're going to go to exterior, body color. We're just going to change it to this color here. This color comes from the factory like this. The wheels, we'll pick the 40th anniversary wheels. And that's basically it there. So we're going to be driving a paddle shift car now again on a track I haven't been on. But before we do that, I'm just going to be right back. So I really got to stretch out quick, stretch my hands out. Hey boys, I am here. Just give me a sec. I had to check on my birds and all that real quick. So my bad for that. I am here though. We are going to race this GTI. It's going to be a lot of fun, promise. Now, we're going to be racing this GTI on a track I've never been on. So it should get pretty interesting here. This should be a pretty interesting run on this setup here with the Golf. The one cool thing about racing with this Golf in this game is this is the exact car that I kind of want to get in real life, but I don't want to pay the car payments. I don't got, 36 grand Canadian to go pay cash for one of these right now. But I specifically want this one, the 40th anniversary edition. It comes in this color and a bunch of other colors. It has these wheels on it. It's got the decals on the side. It's the same car, right? It's just, I don't want to get one right now, but I'm hoping after a couple years, people put some miles on them, and I can get one of these 40th anniversaries from a guy who's taking care of it, but didn't rat bag it or nothing, and maybe I can get it for like 20 grand down the road, but I have a feeling they're not going to depreciate like crazy. So all I'm really going to do here right now is I'm really just going to go ahead and kind of use the AI to practice a bit here and see if I can learn the track a little bit. And we're going to leave road tires on. We're just going to see how the car performs and how everything acts. Oh, a little heavy there.